Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. I hope you all are well and you are enjoying your summer holidays, and definitely you have enjoyed your Eid also. Now let's get back to studies. We had been working on accuracy of writing lately. Until now we have done punctuation, and I'll be working on grammar and spellings also, and you will get those videos as well. But with that, I thought that we should start something that you can do during your summer break. So I have started a series that is learn at your own pace. Learn at your own pace. So basically, you are learning this, you are going to do these assignments at your own pace. You are not doing it in the classroom where you have 40 minutes lesson and you are just under the pressure of your teacher, that your teacher is pressurizing that do it, hurry up, complete your task, you have 40 minutes, you have 30 minutes, so you have to do it during this specified time. Instead of that, you have comfort of your home, you are enjoying, you are relaxing, you can do it at your own pace, you can do it at your own convenience. So while doing this, I'll be giving you maximum 10 days for each assignment that I'll be uploading. Like, first of all, we have this comprehension and use of language task, so you'll have maximum 10 days for this. You'll have to complete that. I'll share this question with you in your groups also, and I'll try to give this in this description as well, the link of this page. So what you can do, you can take the print out and then do this exercise at your own convenience. When you feel like working, you can do it at home. So learn at your own pace. So first of all, let's talk about our syllabus. There are a few PC students also who have joined me, so I just want you all to revise the syllabus with me first. So I just want you all to have this syllabus on your fingertips. Whenever you have to think about that, what makes your English language for O levels, that is 1123, that is your code. And what do you have in this 100 marks paper, or we call it 50 plus 50? You have two papers, paper 1 and paper 2. So first of all, let's talk about, because we have PC students also, that's why I want to start it like this. Wait a minute, yes. So first of all, wait a minute, give me okay, go B. No, it's not going. Okay, so what are we going to do? We have paper 1. Again, I did the same thing. We have paper 1, right? In paper 1, we have two questions. What are those two questions? Our two questions are comprehension and use of language. Comprehension and use of language. This is your question number 1. This is question number 1. This comprehension task has 16 marks and this use of language task has 9 marks. This is question number 1 and question number 2 of your paper 1. Total marks are 25. Paper 1 has 50 marks. Comprehension and use of language task have 16 marks, right? This is question number 1. Then second question that we have here, second question is summary writing and summary writing. Second question is summary writing. This is question number 3 of paper 1, 20 marks. And next is short response. Some students call it opinion question also. So short response, this has 5 marks. This is summary writing and short response. This is our paper 1. Paper 1 is 25 marks, comprehension and use of language task. Then 25 marks, that is summary writing and short response. These are two questions. And right now we are going to start with comprehension. The comprehension task basically has 16 marks. Comprehension task has 16 marks. 16 marks. How you are going to approach this task? First of all, let's talk about this. So all the students who are going to do this exercise, you have to write the meanings of all these highlighted words. I want all the students to write the meanings of these highlighted words so that you can understand the text well. First word is staggering. Next word is instinctively. Groping, aggrieved, intruder, suspicion, dispel, founding, venture, peak, ominously, revealed, dismally, put away, scowl, glance, ammunition, impending, oblivious, jangle, coping, undisguised, sarcastically. Yes, these are the highlighted words, and you all know this very well that you have to improve your vocabulary as well. If your vocabulary is weak, very basic, you won't be able to understand the comprehension text, and then you won't be able to do the comprehension properly. So what you are going to do, first of all, before starting the questions, when you have the printout in your hands, you are going to write the meanings of, you will google them, you will find them out from the dictionary, or which way you are going to adopt. You are going to write the meanings of these words first. After that you will start with questions. So and one more thing, there are a few students who have done this text before, who have done this comprehension, but I want you all, even the students who are in C2 or C3, they also have to do this, because I have changed the questions according to the new pattern. So you all have to do it the way I'm going to tell you. So today's video is about comprehension task. In paper 1 we have question number 1, that is comprehension task, that is 16 marks. In paper 1 we have question number 1, that is comprehension task. Question number 2, use of language task. Question number 3, summary writing task. And question number 3b is short response. So today's video is about comprehension task, and this comprehension task has 16 marks. So we are going to deal with these 16 marks today. Let's have a look at the questions that we have in this. First of all, section A. Text A, Emma, in the insert and answer question number 1 and question number 2. Question number 1, this question has, again I'm writing here, again I'm telling you, this question number 1 has 16 marks. This question number 1 has 16 marks. First question is, and these 16 marks, I think we have, how many questions do we have? A, B, C, D, E, F, G and H. Total we have 8 questions, and 8 means A to H. And there's one question, that is G. This question has 2 parts, 1 and 2. So let's have a look at the questions. I'm just going to read the question. You will have to read the text. You will have to do it yourself, right? Question number 1 is in paragraph 1, why was Emma staggering? Let's get back to the text and have a look at that. Line number 1 and 2. Emma unlocked and pushed open the back door, staggering under the heavy bags of groceries she had just bought. Staggering under the bags of groceries. So, question is, why was she staggering? So you have to find out the reason, and the reason that you are going to get it is here in this line. So you have to write the reason in your own words, right? What do you understand from this line? You have to write that in your own words. That is question number 1. In paragraph 1, why was Emma staggering? So you have to write that in your own words. Second question is, using your own words, explain what the text means by Emma's huge responsibility and why parents placed it on Emma. This question has 2 marks, so when you are going to write it, you have to make sure that you write, because the question starts with using your own words. So when you write it, when you write the answer, you make sure that you are writing that in your own words, and you explain the word huge and then responsibility very well. You should explain these 2 words, and then you must give the reason for, and you must explain why parents placed it on Emma. So you have to, this question has 2 marks, so you have to keep this in your mind that you should write something that must fit in these 2 lines, and so that you can get 2 marks. You need to explain huge responsibility in first place, and then secondly you have to explain why parents placed it on Emma. So you will go back to the text, you will read lines number 3 and 4, and you will get your answer here. So there's not just getting out or finding the answer. When you have found it out, like, let me show you. Now line number 3. Her parents had gone on holiday, leaving her as the elder in charge of her brother. Now, in charge of her brother. So, what is she saying? It's because she is the elder, so she was left in charge of her brother. Their trust placed a huge responsibility on Emma. So you have to explain huge responsibility, and then you have to explain why parents placed it on her, and you have to write this in your own words. Then C is, what were 2 unpleasant changes Emma found when she was in the kitchen? You'll go to line 5 and 6. Now make sure that you have to write the things or the changes or something that is given in these 2 lines. Take them out and then write them here. When you have to write, when your question starts with the word what, or you just have to find out 2 details, 2 features, 2 details about something, you can just copy them from the text and paste them here. There's no need to write that in your own words. If your question starts with the word what, there's no need to write that in your own words. You can just copy the text and then paste it here. D is, what decision did Emma make when the full force of suspicion hit her? This question also demand this question starts with the word what, so you can get back to the text and you can find out the answer. This is your own choice here. You are going to write that in your own words, or you simply copy the answer from the text. Now part E. In paragraph 3, what were 2 features of the living room that showed a normal life? Because that question starts with word what, and it has 2 features in it, so that's so you can just copy the answer from the text. Then in paragraph 4, how does James behave after returning home? Now I have done complete videos on these questions, like this question, one feeling, 2 details question. You can watch that video before writing this answer, or I'm just explaining it here how you are going to do it. In paragraph 4, you will go back to paragraph 4, read it. How does James behave after returning home? Give 2 details from the text to support your answer. First of all, you're going to write James's feelings and then 2 details. How you're going to find out? Let's get back to paragraph number 4. This is paragraph number 4. Soon the groceries had been put up. When Emma opened the door to her brother, he slung his school blazer on the hall dresser, caught the significance of his sister's scowl, and went upstairs with it. Secretly, Emma glanced at his shoes to check for mud, hoping for further ammunition for the impending battle. The cleanliness of his shoes, however, jangled a little bell in her head as they sat down to eat, oblivious to his sister's mood. Now, from here, you will get your answer. Oblivious means when you do not know or do not care, or you are forgetful of the other's feelings. You don't know what actually the other person is thinking. You have no idea at all. So, word oblivious is explaining that. Oblivious to his sister's mood, James talked to her about the runs he had scored, the cricket match at school. James, Emma interjected. But now, this is first thing that you can, one detail, one feeling, you can, this word oblivious is telling us that he had no idea that what his sister was thinking or what was her mood. So he had no idea about that. So so you can simply write that he simply ignored it. I understand that coping with, in case you should have known, you'd be found out. From here, you can find out. You read you read this and then find out. Basically, this is about this thing that he had no idea what was his sister going through or what she had in her mind. That's why. So this word you have to explain while writing the feeling. You are going to explain this word, like look at this feelings. So when you will write the feeling, James's feelings, you will simply write he had no idea that what Emma was thinking or what she had in her mind, or he was completely forgetful to her feelings. You can just write it. Then details, then you can take out the details from there, two different details, or you can join them together with word and write them together, or you can write two different sentences. Go back to that part and then write these two. Then next question is, why do you think Emma's mother had left three pairs of shoes lying in the bedroom? That this question you are going to write, because that starts with word why, and when a question starts with word why, that question demands implicit understanding. Implicit understanding means that you need to understand. Implicit means something that is hidden. I think you till now you know that what is the meaning of this word. Implicit means something that is hidden in the text. So you will go back to that part, line 20, you will read that, you will try to understand what is the writer trying to tell us there. So implicit idea, you will write that in your own words. What did she conclude after checking the room? Again, you are going to, what did she conclude? That is about conclusion, that after checking all the rooms, what did she conclude? I think here you are going to write this in your own words. Now, last question of comprehension task. Explain using your own words Emma's different feelings about the intruder in the house. Give three details from the text to support your answer. In this question you have to write three different feelings. Remember, these are three different feelings. If in at one place she is suspicious, the second one she is worried. Suspicious and worried, these are two different feelings. If there is something that she is relaxed, you are going to write that. So these must be three different feeling. If at one place you are writing that she is suspicious, and in the second place you are writing she is doubtful or skeptic, that won't work here. These must be three different feelings. Or if in one place you are writing she is happy, and the another place you are writing she was delighted, you are not going to get marks for this. These must be three different feelings. The first one is, let's say, suspicious, doubtful. Second one is she was worried. Third one is she was relaxed when she came to know, when she had checked the house and she had the idea that there was no one in the house. After that she got relaxed. So these are three different feelings. When you are writing these three different feelings, you have to give the proof of these feelings also. Like if the first place you are writing that Emma was, or she was suspicious that there was someone in the house, because when she went into the kitchen, the things were disturbed and their place was changed. The she was suspicious here. This one must be written in your own words. The feeling part must be in your own words, and the detail part can be copied, or you must copy the detail part. Second part can be copied, but first feeling must be in your own words. So you are going to write, you can watch the video that I have made about three feelings, three different feelings, three details question. Watch that, and then after that write the feeling in your own words, and write the details the way they are written in the text. Copy them from the text. Right, so these are 16 marks. That's all for now. And remember, first of all, you're going to write the meanings of these words. After that, we'll start writing the question. And this is for everyone, all my students, who are all the learners who are watching this. I'll be sharing the text, I'll be sharing it in your groups. Do take out the print and complete your comprehension. And tomorrow, inshallah, the next task with this is use of language task, and I'm going to share that also. Have a nice time. Allah Hafiz.